Hey, here comes little dipwad.
Oh, come on, just leave me alone already.
Or what? What are you gonna do, little dipwad?
Can you stop calling me that? It's annoying and hurtful.
Little dipwad's about to cry.
Their laughter rang into my ears, teasing me and how inferior I am as a star compared to them, just because I shone a little less brighter than most of the other stars my age in the galaxy.
Okay, that's enough. Now what did I say about picking on your fellow stars?
We didn't mean anything of what we said. Come on, guys, let's bail.
Even in space, there'll still be bullies picking on their own kind.
Her attention turned towards me, looming over to my side and stroking her glowing hand on the point of my head.
There, little one. You'll be alright. There's no need for you to cry anymore.
I couldn't hold back and wept anyway. As much as the shimmering woman tried to go for a hug, her hand faced towards me as I knew that this was just a projectional image of the moon goddess that watches over our kind, the stars of fate. As stars of fate, we have the powers to grant human their wishes if we deem them worthy enough to award it to them. Granting wishes is also a symbol of how much magical power we have. Now, there's just one tiny problem. I am not powerful enough to grant even the smallest wish of any human, even of a baby's. And those bullies that were cornering me earlier have granted a number of wishes already, thus they were picking on someone like me. Ugh, this is the worst. I feel ashamed to be a star.
Tell me, child, what's your name?
Oh, it's Light Hoshiko.
I see. Why were they picking on you?
It's because I'm nearly powerless as a star of fate. I couldn't even grant a human child's wish, the most basic of all wishes in the galaxy. I wish I'd been just born a human. I don't want to live forever as a useless piece of twinkling debris floating in space while being picked on by the stars.
Dear me, child. Do you disdain being a star that much?
If only you knew how much I've been pushed around, milady. I'll give anything to run away and live alive among the humans instead.
If that's the case, would you like to volunteer then?
Volunteer? For what?
Day and night, there are humans in need of help. As such, why the stars of fate exist, and even other celestial spirits that are taking refuge down on Earth would often send out their prayers in distress. It's been brought to my attention that some are struggling to get by, and would need help from us. It's becoming more apparent that not even all the stars could continue to provide aid to those who truly need it. Thus, I'm thinking of coming up with a more direct approach.
Are you saying that you want me to go down there and help them out? Really?
Only if you're willing to.
I am. I truly am.
I like the enthusiasm, but do note that there are some compromises that you must make when you are sent down to Earth.
Compromises?
For starters, once you enter their world, your form becomes partially human as well. But all of the powers you have right now as a star of fate would be retained. Although you'll look like them, as I had stated, you'll remain mostly a celestial spirit.
That's okay with me. Please send me down there now.
My word, do you really dislike it being with your own kind that you'd rather live among the humans?
Yes.
I see. Well, alright then. Little star, ever so bright, may you be this land's guiding light. Forever a world that darkness took hold, your light shall triumph, shining ever so bold. Go now, my little star, take to earth, and be this land's guiding light.
Huh? What the? Where am I? My entire body felt different. There was a thumping in my chest. Wait, am I? I've done it! I've turned into a human just like the moon goddess has told me. Finally, I can live far, far away from the stars of fate that were bullying me every day. But now? What do I do from here on out? It wasn't really made clear to me how my duties must be carried out.
Please, save my daughter from sickness. I just wish that he'd love me back. I really need to win this bad to get money for my food.
Man, I wish I could just wish the exams away.
Voices. So many voices. What is this? It feels like there are multiple people speaking inside my mind. Ugh, how do I make it stop?
Boop!
And just like that, it stopped. Huh? What?
Hey, look up!
More voices, but this one feels like it's right above me. When I tilted my head up, I saw a pair of floating tiger cubs with celestial adornments?
Hey, friend. We're sent over by the moon goddess as your companions.
That's right. Pardon us that we came a bit later than needed.
The goddess sent you?
Yeah, we've lived on Earth for quite some time, and she said that she was trying out sending a few stars from the heavens to help out on Earth.
I see. Nice to meet you all.
Let's introduce each other later. For now, we gotta keep moving.
Huh? Why's that?
I feel strange to
The two tiger cubs took me to an isolated part of town, far away from the noise of the main urban areas. We stopped at an open, starry field just near a forest clearing that was a few kilometers away from where I first landed. My name is Light Hoshiko, and I'm a Star of Fate.
Oh, we know all about you. Milady has given us our objectives.
They introduced themselves as Kiko and Kyo, male and female twin tiger cubs respectively, who were sent by the moon goddess as a form of arbiters to watch over me, the first star of fate that actually volunteered to be stationed on Earth in order to keep watch for celestial spirits and humans alike. Apparently, the reason why I suddenly had an influx of voices in my head was due to my nature as the star of fate. The closer I am to humans, the more I hear their wishes and their invocations to have it granted. Kiko and Kyo led me away from them so I don't get overloaded and flicker out.
These humans are a mixed bunch, you see. Some are nice, but others are so greedy that they'll wish and wish all of their problems and not even do anything to solve it on their own. We want to stay away from those.
But isn't helping humans what I'm here for?
Slow down there, Lighty dear. We know how eager you are to help, but we're here to look after your well-being.
Out of thin air, Kyo pulled out a mirror and reflected it onto me. The image only reflected a bright light.
Whoops, that's a human-issued mirror. Of course, if you reflect a star in a mirror, it will just reflect light. But hold on.
Hey, why am I translucent like I'm fading away?
So you have noticed. Transforming from a star to a human took up a chunk of your own powers as a star of fate. Being exposed to the stress of human desire whittled down even more of your powers.
What? Am I really destined to be just weak and useless?
Hey, we didn't say that. Besides, you were sent here so your essence would grow stronger, and we're here to help with that.
You both will? Really?
Of course. That's our job given by Milady from above.
Okay then. So this is how humans perceive the heavenly night sky from Earth. It's immensely beautiful, especially that the stars and the moon are twinkling ever so brightly from the distance. I now realize how blissful it is for humans not to know the hierarchy of power among the stars and heavenly bodies above. They don't know that some stars are also looked down upon by those that shine brighter. Maybe humans have some sort of similarities with that said hierarchy.
Someone, please help.
Light! Are you alright?
I hear something in my head again. It's another wishmaker, I think. Wait, this voice. It wasn't loud like a human's. It's a dying, sorrowful voice. I stood up onto my feet and sprinted towards the direction of where I could pinpoint the source of the voice.
Light? Hey, wait up!
Kiko and Kyo followed suit. I sprinted up so fast that I didn't realize I started levitating up into the sky. There! I can sense the presence coming from the forest. I slowly glided down to see that the voice crying out to me was a fox. The cry of desperation within my head became stronger, and it's as if my heart was empathizing with the sorrow and the pain of this poor fox. The tragedy of loss, abandonment, and longing for a loved one. Oh dear, this fox is in so much pain. I glided right beside them, and the fox barely tilted its head to open its eyes to gaze at my presence. Little fox, you're so weak right now. It didn't elicit a vocal response in my mind. Instead, the feeling of dread was washing away, replaced by mesmerization. Maybe its attention was fixated on me. Good. At least I'm making them feel at ease. But I still need to help them. The cry of sorrow was enough that this fox was longing to find a loved one. I can't help them find who it is, but at least I can keep them alive for long enough for them to find who on their own. It's time to impart a blessing towards a wish that truly needs it.
Light, wait!
What? This is my time to finally help out, right? Please, just let me do this.
I know, but imparting a wish as a half-human is different. You must learn how to control not to impart too much, because if you do, you'll fade away from existence completely.
You know, that doesn't seem too bad.
What?
If I impart a wish towards others at the risk of fading away, then at least I've done something good with my life, even if it was just one wish.
Light, don't be crazy!
Oh, brother, let her do her thing.
I put my hands onto my chest, chanting a soft prayer. A feeble fox, left threat nearly severed. Thy story shall not end, your tenancy is revered. To you I impart the blessing of the stars. Go now and live, journey on to find the lost from afar. I felt a burst of pain flare up within my body. I finished the incantation and I can feel my life teetering on the edge of fading away. If it weren't for Kiko and Kyo sharing their own reserves of celestial energy to me.
We need to go, brother. We must take Light somewhere to rest.
Agreed, sister.
I made eye contact with the fox human. I could not voice out my words anymore. Instead, I mouthed parting words towards them. Live on and find your beloved. Before the cups and I faded into stardust.